With wipes and new launches ahead, you need to know this. I've leveled through Dunzenkell dozens of times, and this is the fastest, safest path to level 6. Stick with me, and I'll show you my 40-minute route that snags you 2 mounts, a piece of jewelry, a bag, and preps you for the Riverlands, all without getting mauled in the Dunbreak Flow Cave. Here's why Dunzenkell is the best starting choice for beginners. The quests are more linear, and it offers a faster, smoother leveling experience until about level 6. But be warned, the moment you hit level 6, you bail hard. The Anvils is like a bad date. It overstays its welcome, and you just need to excuse yourself before things get complicated. Don't stick around, because the wildlife is mean, and the quests just aren't worth it.
Fresh through the portal from Sanctus. Good.
When you enter, your first quest has you choose between the Hammer Rest path or the Bonfire path. The illusion of choice is adorable, but at this time, I don't notice a benefit to choosing one over the other because I end up going both places anyway. However, if I had to choose, I'd pick Gatekeeper Stonebeard and the Hammer Rest path. These quests are easier and get you to level 5 without having to visit Bonfire.
Seek Commander Greta Ironhand on the road.
Either way, you'll speak to a captain and kill 3 grablings. Stonebeard gives you the broken line, and Nahotu gives you up the river. Okay, look, I'm going to mispronounce a lot of names in this video. We're going to call this a fun feature, and you can tell me how to pronounce it correctly in the comments. Because I typically pick Stonebeard, I followed Nahotu's quest. The captain sends me further down the path, where I kill the grablings, and meet up with Melee Kalori, and receive my reward, which includes your first extra storage. Select your satchel and enjoy the extra space. You're going to need it. Speak with Melee again to accept Horns of the Enemy, which we'll complete later. At this point, I turn around, and I work my way toward Hammer Rest. Working my way to Bonfire at this point is dangerous. The cave can be challenging at levels 2 and 3, so I prefer to get some experience first. Back the other way, your first quest toward Hammer Rest is with Archaeologist Hatcher. It's called Discovered Readings. Do some light housekeeping and get rewarded. As you continue to make your way to Hammer Rest, pick up some packages on the ground. You really only need one of these random glitter bombs, but I'm what they call a hoarder with an inventory problem, so I click everything. You'll be doing this a lot in the game, so embrace the futility of collecting digital trash. Then go into your inventory and click the item you just picked up to start the quest Lost and Found. Turn in Lost and Found by speaking with Mother Ingra and interacting with the chest behind her.
Stone guide your step, child. May the deep veins of the earth return to you what is lost, and grant you the grace to carry it home. So is the will of Restoration's hammer. In the mad rush to reach the surface, many travelers drop their property along the way.
Goobert, yeah, we're gonna go with Goobert. Goobert, Petal Pocket nearby, grants you your next quest, Dunzendoll. That sounds right. Which is killing more grablings until something drops. Turn it back into Goobert. Continue on to, is he French? Henri Brubble? Henry Brubble to accept tokens of Animus, which just has you kill 3 claystone defenders. You'll turn this in when you get to Hammer Rest. Next, speak to Ash and accept grabbing the hall, where you slowly carry a backpack down the hall and turn it into Meryl Amberstone.
I just can't seem to keep these just in time, too. I need right.
Next to Meryl is Commander Ironhand. He gives you Guardians of Clay, killing more Clayborns. But they're on the way, so we shall kill. You'll also turn this quest in when you get to Hammer Rest. Alright, we've made it to our first lift. Ride the lift up and speak to Dern the Just. His quest, Healing Paws, has you heal the wounded in the hallway. Easy peasy. Talk to Assistant Edeldorn around the corner when you're done.
If you need supplies, my apologies. We've had a lot of travelers through here.
Ride another lift and say hello to Hammer Rest. Complete your turn-ins with Rune Scribe Flint Helm and Brimir Cold Chisel. While in the area, speak to Garum Hammersong for earning your tools. This quest gives you your harvesting tools and your ram mount. I covered this quest in detail in another video, which I'll link in the description below. With my ram quest completed, I've spent about 40 minutes and I'm level 5.5. I can actually call it a day here and take the 30-minute ride down to the Riverlands. If you want to know how to do that journey safely, I'll link my walkthrough video below. What I typically do at this point is turn around and run back towards Bonfire to complete those quests and to snag a second mount. The second mount may not be an option in later releases. Perhaps that's why they make you choose a path to begin with. At the Dunbreak Flow Cave entrance that leads to Bonfire, pick up a dead body on the ground to accept closure for old heroes. This quest gives you your first piece of jewelry, so it's a good one to claim. Further in the cave are 2 other quest givers. Thune Leatherfoot gives Straying from the Beaten Path, where you get to play with more dead bodies, and Spiritist we're just calling this guy Tom. And Spiritist Tom, who gives you Uprooted, where you pick up some sticks on the ground. That one's quick and easy, so I'll knock it out before I have to start killing things. Back to Straying from the Beaten Path. This one requires searching for dead explorers. Your map will help with locations. You'll likely have to kill Ramkin to get to the bodies, but that's okay, because we have Horns of the Enemy that we accepted earlier, which requires 8 Ramkin to be slain. On the second explorer's body is a map. Find it in your inventory quest items and click it to accept the discovery quest called Prismatic Pool. At this point, I jump on my ram and just run through the cave. I'll discover the Bat Cave, the Ramshackle Gauntlet, the Prismatic Pool, and Dunbreak's End, while getting pummeled by Ramkins on the way to Bonfire. This quest ends by giving the map to Duruma Sledgefist on the shore nearby.
Well, technically, it belonged to my partners.
Of course, I forgot to kill 8 Ramkin for Horns of the Enemy, so let me run back in the cave and take care of that real quick. With that completed, I turn it into Runesinger Nahu in the town of Bonfire. While I'm in town, I also speak with Sanvi Theron about the remains I picked up earlier. He has me bury them nearby, and when I'm done, I now have a shiny new ring to equip. The last quest is with Hema Luraki for your harvesting tools and mount. Because I did the equivalent quest in Hammer Rest, I just have to accept it and turn it back in. However, if you came to Bonfire first and want the entire walkthrough for the Bonfire Ram mount, I'll link my walkthrough video in the description below. I spent an extra 15 minutes completing the Bonfire side quests, and I'm solidly into level 6, so I think they're worth doing. What do you think of the Dunzenkell starting area? For the next launch, where do you plan on starting? Let me know in the comments below. And if this guide saves you even 5 minutes of confusion on launch day, hit that like button right now. It helps other confused beginners find this video. Until next time, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the world.